Alright, y'all, so in the last video, we went ahead and fed the composting worm. So what I want to do in this video is see how well do they eat through this shit. Like, it's been a week, how much have they eaten? Let's find out.
Hey y'all, it's Compost Fairy. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so thank you to any new subscribers. Welcome. I am so happy you are here. I am just a human who loves composting, gardening, and just making this earth a better place. So I hope you learn a little bit from me. And I'm just happy that you are in this space. And welcome back to my returning subscribers and folks who have been with me for a while. So good to see you. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you're doing well too. I basically just wanted to do a follow-up video on the vermicomposting. It got a couple more views than I thought it would get compared to what I'm used to. So I just wanted to just kind of show you all basically in the span of, it's been like about a week, just kind of show you what the worms are doing, how they're doing, if they've eaten the food I've given them, and what that looks like. So let's get into it. Okay. You know, I always have to have something else I gotta say. Anyway, if you are new, check out my video before about vermicomposting, troubleshooting it, feeding, things like that. If you all are interested in a more in-depth worm video or vermicasting video, let me know. I'm definitely happy to do that, and I definitely want to. So let me know that in the comments. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. It really helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Let's check out some worms. All right, so we're first going to look into this bin. So remember, I have the shredded newspaper on top. It's kind of like a layer to give a nice brown on top. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape it back so we can see what's going on underneath. So this is the side I put the grapes on. Ooh, and as you can see, there are a lot of worms, baby. Look at them grapes. Yes. Ew, I see a roly-poly too. As you can see, they are eating the things I gave them. Oh, they're eating, y'all. Yes, look at that. All that activity, y'all. What they are doing, they are eating these food scraps, and the brown stuff is their poops. They're pooping it out. It's really great. Let's go ahead and check the other side. So this is the side I put all that watermelon on. I'm a little worried about it, to be honest. I feel like I was maybe too wet, but we'll see. So let's see what they did. Y'all, you can't even see the watermelon. Jesus, they already ate that shit. Wow. Oh my God, I love this so fucking much. So an important part of having a worm bin is making sure you're aerating the bin, and that's doing what I'm doing now, getting you a little type of trowel or something and just kind of lightly mixing the contents of the bin together. What this is going to do is it's going to kind of awaken those aerobic microbes that are in the bin, ready to break shit down. It'll also help the worms breathe a little better, and it'll also kind of redistribute the microbes in the bin. So when you kind of fluff it around, you're really just giving it a really good mix to kind of give the worms some air, give the microbes some air, and yeah, so make sure you fluff your shit. Since they've eaten all the food, I'm gonna go ahead and feed them a little bit more because they deserve it. They're over here like making shit happen, eating this shit up, making some vermicompost, bitch. Remember to move your castings back. I'm going to proceed to feed as normal. So I'm going to just grab the romaine and put it in this little pot in the bin, spot in the bin. And we are going to just kind of let it melt down. It'll be really easy for them to eat. I'm just going to put my castings back on top and then do the same thing on the other side. And since I added those food scraps, I do have the newspaper in there as a source of brown, but I'm just going to go ahead and add some dry leaves on top just to make sure that I have a balance in here. And also to serve as a brown that I can mix in later that they can eat, and that will also help soak up any excess moisture if there is any. And we are good on this baby. She's looking good, and I'm happy with the progress. Now, this bin right here, if y'all remember from the previous video, we were having some trouble. It's gone a little anaerobic, meaning that there's not enough oxygen in the bin. And so it's kind of sludgy and not really like a fine feel of like vermicastings that we want. It feels muddy, as you can see on the screen.
And so I am going to check on this. I've been keeping it open, the top open, so that it can air out. And that's fine. The worms don't crawl out because they don't like the light anyway, so it's chill. And I am hoping that the paper I added kind of soaked up some moisture as well. So let's check it. I put these papers down as a way to kind of soak up some moisture. And as you can see, it has done some. But let's go ahead and move it around a bit and see what the consistency is like. Lots of worms, as you can see. So it's still pretty muddy, which I'm not surprised by. It's only been a few days. And it can take a while because they have to eat the paper, you know? And so I'm not surprised. Since it's still muddy, I'm gonna go ahead and add these leaves to the bin. I'm gonna mix them in there so that it can help soak up the moisture and also give the worms a little bit to eat since they're not getting the food because I don't want it to get too wet. So let me add these. And now I'm gonna fluff it. Alrighty, everything is nice and mixed in, so I'm just gonna put my papers back on top. I'm gonna leave it like this with the top askew because I want them to get some air. I want the castings to dry out a little bit, and also they won't climb out because they don't like the light, so all is well. Let me show you what some vermicastings look like that are ready to be harvested. So these right here are some castings that are ready to be split. As you can see, it is very, very grainy. It's moist, which is nice. It doesn't, you can still see food in here because I added some food, but once they eat all that food, this is going to be ready to harvest. Like, we'll be able to use this in the garden. So it's going to be a lituation. Alrighty, y'all. As you can see, these worms can eat fast. They eat half of their body weight in food a day. So since I have so many in there, they went through that food like that. It's really great and it's amazing because it can show you how quickly they can process your food waste and your brown waste, and then how that can be incorporated into your daily life, and you can later use those castings in your garden and your house plants just to throw on the grass, whatever the fuck you want to do. So it's really, really great to have worms. It's great for small spaces. You get a wonderful nutrient rich castings compost at the end. It is a way to be able to compost, but maybe not have to like go outside all the time. And it is a way to utilize one of our most like richest, important, dynamic animals on the planet, the worm. And so I just think that like vermicomposting is the truth and the shit. And I definitely think everyone should be able to do it, should try it at some point. But yeah, I just wanted to provide a brief update just so you can kind of see how fast they go through the food, what the castings, everything's looking like now, and just what the process is like of just having the worms. I will tell you, I keep mine inside. I don't keep them outside. Some people do, that's your prerogative, but they never jump out or anything, so it's not a big deal. And they're kind of kept out of sight, out of mind. So it really is something that you can incorporate into your daily life. And it doesn't have to be a hard thing either. But thank you so much for joining me on this update on the worms. I hope that you will come back. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. It really does help me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Can't wait to grow, explore, and do the damn thing with you next time. Have a good one. Bye.